All right, today I'm going to show you how to do a natural wipe. Let's go.
Alright, I think we're ready to go to your interview. I have the camera.
I have the microphone. I have the reproduction sheet. Let's go.
Could you please state and spell your first and last name?
My name is Caleb.
One of the most important things involved in making one of these transitions is you have to shoot with an object in your foreground that will completely cover the screen from top to bottom and will go all the way across the screen from left to right if you're doing a left to right or right to left transition. You can also do it up or down, which I'll also show you later, but we used that pole and I knew that's what we were going to use, so I positioned them on the sidewalk. As they walked away, that pole would be what I was going to be using for this transition. You don't have to have movement on all of your shots, so I just shot them interviewing someone for this news piece, and so that's what we're transitioning into. Let's see how to do it. First, I'm going to add 3 seconds of black to my magnetic timeline by hitting Alt or Option W. Then I will add the clip that we will be transitioning into. Next, I will place the clip we will be wiping from on top. Next, I will blade the clip right before the object comes fully onto the screen and apply a mask by going to the Effects browser, selecting Masks, and applying the Mask tool onto the clip. I will need to make the image smaller so I can see the mask off screen, so I'll change this to 25%. And I recommend using an object that will be a straight line, as you will only need 4 control points that you will make into a rectangle. Once you make the mask, your clip will disappear, but don't panic. You just need to go to the inspector window, find your mask tool, and click Invert Mask. Then you will click on the keyframe icon next to Control Points. This is extremely important because this is what will make your mask move the way you want it to. Using the arrow keys, find the first frame where we can see behind the object and move the control points to the edge of the object so you can't see behind it, instead seeing the clip underneath. If it is a simple straight line, like a pole or a tree, you can go forward 5 or 10 frames using the arrow keys and adjust the control points to the correct point on the edge of the object. Repeat until your object is almost off screen, and I like to do the last couple frames individually. Next, it will almost always look better with a bit of feather on the mask, so I'm going to go to the feather and drag it to the right a bit to 5. Then review the transition and make any adjustments to the mask that you need to. And remember, you can always hit Command Z to undo if you make a mistake and want to go back a step or 2 or 10. If you noticed, I also added an L-cut transition, though it's really a J-cut, by having the audio of the interview clip precede seeing it by just a second or so. Instead of going side to side, you can also go up or down like this. And presto changeo, I'm outside. As you can see, it is the same process, except it's going up instead of to the right. And if you would like to do it without moving the camera, you can have an object move in front of the camera, as I did with the opening of this video. It is very important that the person, just like an object, needs to cover the frame from top to bottom and go all the way across the frame. However, I caution against using a moving person as it takes much more time and many more control points. As you can see here, it is sped up, but I am painstakingly going frame by frame and adjusting each control point. And then, once I had finished, I realized I needed to make the control points smooth, or the mask looked too angular. You can do that, by the way, by control clicking on the control point and changing the default linear to smooth. So again, I recommend using an object that will give you a straight line to keep the mask simple. But if you're up for a challenge and want to use a person, go for it. Good luck!